It was just dead silence. I felt like I was talking to myself. And they're going to be playing against my boy Seth from Chicago, one of the guys who did make those upsets.
Possibly the best Yoshi in the United States. Who knows?
Possibly.
He's
And he's been teaming up with his friend Stevenshark, who's been playing really good Bayonetta in these double situations too. So it's going to be this Yoshi Bayo. Seth has also been showing the Corrin today in doubles, which definitely could come to play. And it's going to be Diddy Kong Marth on the other end. Diddy Kong Marth is a little bit similar to that Sheik Villager team, where you have Diddy Kong, who's going to use frame data advantage and speed to be a frontliner. And he's going to try to pass off to Marth, and Pugwest is one of the best punishers in like the history in like Smash 4's Marth stable. Pugwest has some of the best punishes, especially in doubles, and he's going to really just use his supreme spacing to find those tippers in just amazing situations, get those kills early.
Yeah, so some people will say Lucina is the choice in doubles just because there's so much chaos going on. It's impossible to space tippers. Pugwest will tell you the opposite. He will show you it is possible to still reach out with that immaculate spacing, get those tippers, net those early stocks. And I think we're going to see at least a little bit of that in this set here.
Meanwhile, the Bayo Yoshi team is actually pretty violent in its own right. You have Bayonetta, of course, doing her thing, pretty much able to fill any role you desire in doubles. And Yoshi can be a pretty potent backline as well.
Absolutely.
He does tons of damage and in like the blink of an eye. And look at that, 8BitMan blinked and he ate a down air.
Tons of damage. Yoshi is also a big threat off stage. And then he also has a great projectile that can be used to harass. Oh, what is we got Pugwest coming in there with 4 jabs in a row?
Do what you gotta do.
And that stage spike, though, I do believe Stevenshark will be making it back, however.
He's good.
Oh!
The read like 3 directions ahead.
Yep. However, that's within.
8BitMan already showing some of his excellent SDI. He's one of like the best SDIers in the business. Like he's up there with like ESAM, and I don't say that lightly. Like this SDI is fantastic. He just like popped right out of that first witch twist a little while back. And the Yoshi's gonna go down here. Man, this blue team is taking control.
So we have Bayo sitting at a very dangerous 151. She can be a very evasive character, and we may see her live for a lot longer. Now getting jab into forward tilt, but not tipper forward tilt, will allow her to live even longer.
Oh, that's a team kill.
Yeah, very unfortunately, dies to the hands of her teammate Yoshi's forward smash.
It's a witch time, but it doesn't really matter. The Fracas, though, allows Seth to sneak in with an up smash. That's enough to take out the monkey.
And there's been multiple times now where Red Team has gone for a jab mix-up on Pugwest, and he's just up-beat straight out of it. And it's a viable tactic, especially in doubles here, where your partner can save you from the fact that you have entered free fall.
Okay, good play from disadvantage here for Pugwest. You see, like he gets in the corner, he doesn't get too impatient, and he just throws out that forward tilt. Perfect spot to just sneak away, but he will die to that Yoshi forward up smash, I think.
Yeah.
Here's the stock.
Yeah, and blue team have found themselves sitting at a pretty decent spot here. Pugwest not a lot of percent on his second life. We have the red team very close to dying, however, and which will grant them a momentary stock lead.
Rage can make some stuff happen, and you're seeing 8BitMan not being terribly patient with those up smashes.
No, absolutely not.
He's kind of just saying, "Hope my teammate covers me if I go."
Absolutely, which so far seems to, for the most part, have worked. And there we go, banana into up smash. So the red team now each on their last stock. We'll see how quickly blue team can rack up some damage, and then we get the banana toss hit into barrels. Coming out from 8BitMan.
With that
however,
combo there goes Pug. Suddenly it's an even game.
Yeah.
Just saying something, because I feel like if we were to use like the basketball term time of possession, like it'd be like a 60-40 ratio for the blue team. They've been steamrolling ahead here, and you even see it on these percents on the screen at the moment. They're coming ahead in these interactions right now.
Yeah, but yet stocks can be erased at any moment. Pugwest, once again, though, coming out with that upbeat.
That up is pretty good against those jab one mix-ups.
Absolutely.
Seth's trying to crawl back into the stage control, but there's the banana from 8BitMan. That should try to slow that down.
Yep, and now we kind of have a standoff here. Yep. Really good job of 8BitMan using the push down. Pugwest able to get that charge up smash. And now Seth finds himself in a very difficult position. Will not be able to make it. Blue team takes game one.
Yep, that was just solid at the end. Like, things started to get a little crazy. The red team started to pull back to even, and then calm, collected play led to a pretty labbed follow-up because, like, Diddy Kong's monkey flip jump. Well, it doesn't really have too much uses in singles. You see how excellent it is there in doubles.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that combined with Marth up smash, which has, you know, it has the new hitbox from the upgrade from Brawl, where it like makes like it pushes you towards the tipper.
Sure.
And that just makes it a really easy KO. And then a 1v2 with Yoshi on the 1 and Diddy Kong and anyone else on the 2 is challenging.
It is very difficult. As we saw from that 2v1, Pugwest didn't really even do a whole lot. We just saw 8BitMan banana down tilt up smash.
So here comes the core into play. I think, if I'm thinking correctly, Pug might be licking his lips here. He loves it when people pick other Fire Emblem characters into him.
He definitely went on record Thursday night as saying that he thinks Marth is the best Fire Emblem character over Corrin.
Oh, yeah.
So there's definitely, I would say, some debate within the Smash community.
Whoa! Sniper!
Wow, that was way early. You know, a lot of people will say, you know, Corrin has more tools, has a more unique kit, and therefore makes her a better character than Marth, but
Stevenshark is going off right now. Look at him at only 16% on his first
yeah,
stock.
that is unreal.
That's what set up that whole Diddy Kong KO situation, but at the same time, Corrin bleeding really hard, already going to lose one.
Yep. So which basically means that, you know, red team at the moment has about a 30 to 40% lead, but you can't really call things a lead until we're down to the 2v1s is what we found out. Wow, and that tipper up smash, I don't even think that was the intended target.
That Bayonetta was served on a silver platter.
Absolutely.
He was just aiming for Corrin, and then just a bail happened, and you're like, cool.
Well, we take those all the way to the bank. We take those all the way to winners finals.
And a sneaky tipper back air, too, already sends Corrin down on the last remaining stock. This is going to be another challenging return to form.
Whoa! Oh, all right. That interaction, though.
I thought he was on the stage.
Yeah, that was.
He was apparently not on the stage.
I'm actually very surprised that he went into the abyss. I think his intent was to make it to the stage, but Bayonetta's booth had other things to say about that.
Okay, good job. Pugwest sneaking up there with that Dolphin Slash. Interrupting the Bayonetta combo that could have ended his teammate's life incredibly early.
Oh, and that down air actually killing off the top. Bayonetta, Stevenshark, and Seth now both on their last stocks. All right, and rather than opting for the hoo-ha, we'll go for a forward air instead. Just getting good damage.
Okay, that'll clean up Pugwest.
And yeah, if they can take the stock, actually right now, that would be huge from Diddy, but looks like 8BitMan is gonna hang out for at least a little bit longer.
But Corrin's also pretty close to death as well. Seth has to be incredibly careful. Oh, but there goes the monkey.
Yeah, and that was a really good punish of the banana pull, using that tipper pin. Oh, and perhaps trying to get jabbed into.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Huh.
Sure.
Was not expecting that.
See ya, Marth. Get out of here. Red team goes on the board.
And yeah, I feel like that is a kind of difficult to move to tech, the Corrin's up B.
I don't think it was untechable. I think I saw the blue spark.
I think so, but it can be very difficult to tech, absolutely. I feel like it's one that you don't see
especially because like
too often.
The reason why that was so hard, if it was techable, it would have been really hard to tech, is because Pug actually mashed out of Bayonetta's grab.
Sure.
And then kind of like, I don't think he fast fell, but he just fell at a weird angle that just put him into the Corrin up B at just maybe
right
an unpredictable time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just really weird tempo in that last segment of the game. But that just means we're going to be tied.
Right. Whether or not it was planned by Red Team, it did end up netting them the stock, and it was quite the thing to behold. We now find ourselves
we might see this
tied up 1-1. And yeah.
Gonna stick with the corn. Oh no, it was on town last game, I think. That might be a mistake. I forget.
You know,
I'm an old man, people.
One of those Animal Crossing.
The memory is the first thing to go, so it's what it is. Now, right now, this is
really good
very
patience
nice.
coming out from 8BitMan, getting himself the grab, and blue team has found themselves with a sizable lead right off the bat here. No stocks have been taken yet, however.
But this juggle's been going on forever. I don't think red team has had stage control once.
No.
And there's 8BitMan
forward
converting.
smash. Oh, and Seth going for a really cheeky offstage attempt. And Pugwest surprising actually that counter did not come to fruition.
Seth and Steven are trying to fight like these 1v1s right now, and it's not super working out.
No. No. I think they definitely need to attempt to pull together some team combos, use some synergy. That's the only way you're going to beat a dangerous team like 8BitMan and Pugwest.
Sneaking back onto the ledge here. Seth using that nair to fight them both off. This is really the first concrete moment of stage control for the red team, it feels like. And there, blue team just sneaks it right back using Diddy Kong's slipperiness.
Yep.
Pun intended.
Oh, okay. And that is, we have seen 8BitMan actually use barrels a lot more than you usually see Diddy Kong, and he does get punished there by Bayonetta's back.
Okay, getting out of there. Trying not to get punished for that forward throw is Seth. Very smart on his part.
Oh, and going to try to grab after that whiffed forward smash by Seth.
What?
Oh, what? Okay.
What?
Sturm, can you explain what just happened there? No, you know what? Nobody can. That was
a lot of shenanigans just happened. There was just like Bayo tried to do a throw and got punished for it, and then
I think some
punish
smash
came on the
attacks
back end of
happened. Some blast zones were met.
a lot of spaghetti for the red team.
Yes,
I think.
absolutely.
Like, they're so far behind now. You see even Steven going for like that low witch time, just maybe anything to get this Mart stock. Okay, the back air will seal up the monkey again. But Apollo just tanking like a champ.
Yeah, 172%. Show no signs of slowing. He's still been able to keep the offensive up as well. Will finally fall prey to that Bayo back air.
Yeah, after bringing kick to back air, the combo that like works forever. And there's that monkey flip.
That's
again.
at least the third up smash that we've seen with that scoop hitbox that has killed this set. Okay, trying to chase with the back air. Okay, yeah, and that counter not necessarily going to kill, but at least a nice job to keep applying pressure. Okay. Good job rather than...
Oh, weird
okay.
bounce hitbox.
All right. Yeah, just a little bit of misspacing, it looks like, from the blue team. Oh, all right, and somehow able to get a grab. Or, sorry, a shield out of all that. Okay. Both hits of Nair connecting. And we got down tilt, and now supreme control by the blue team. Really interesting choice of the counter here.
Okay, Steven's got something cooking here. Mark can't reach, but all right, he'll reach that platform.
Yeah, and he will reach the blast zone after getting hit by a tipper back air coming off from Pugwest. That puts them up now 2-1. If the,
looking good too.
you know, yeah, absolutely. We may see where the counter pick will pay off for the red team again and may force a game 5.
I think the Yoshi's coming back. Yep, there he is.
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense. Seth's follow-ups on the team combos have just been better with the Yoshi overall. They were able to kind of sneak out that win with the Corrin team. But they're going to slide right back into the prehistoric era with this dinosaur.
Also, if it feels like maybe they have the download on the Corrin all of a sudden, switching back to Yoshi could actually be a really good choice. We'll see if it works out for him here in this game 4 of our first stream set of double.
So far, it's working out
winner set.
better than Game 3. Game 3, it was like 100, 130, 40
Yeah.
or something. Like, it was just really dominant from the blue team. So this is at least more even. Putting on good pressure here is Yoshi, too. Mixing up those ledge get-ups really well with the down air on the shields. Waiting for his teammate, buying a lot of time for his teammate to come in and make things safe.
Yeah, and we got that grab. Yoshi trying to come in and interrupt with a dash attack. Oh,
The tip of the wrong way.
All right.
Mars don't care.
Nope.
That's almost a dead Mars.
Yeah, Stevenshark punishing that attempted grab. Now will instead die to a Mark forward smash. And we see blue team both holding on to their stock for the time being.
Okay. That's not death. Wow, great DI from Pugwest. I'm shocked he lived from that. I think it's just because Seth aimed his up smash the wrong way. He like turned it around on accident.
Okay. Oh, and using the lunge from the side B.
He is dead now, though.
Yep, he's dead, and 8BitMan not going to risk going out there and possibly losing a stock at 0%. It was his time. He was at a high percent. I like that choice of not going for the chase to try to up air him back to safety.
Red team taking control now, though. They need to open up something here. They're quite far behind in percent. And Mars just saying, get away from me. Don't mess.
Pugwest is pressing a lot of good buttons right now. Yes, oh my gosh, and I can't believe he was actually able to make it there with the, I was expecting like forward smash, but he's able to actually run up and up smash to get himself another kill.
Okay, you can't cross up Bayonetta coming out with that witch twist. Oh, I love the get off me mix up.
Absolutely.
Or the no mix up. In singles, if you know a Marth is going to do that in the Marth-Yoshi matchup, or any matchup, you can just wait.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to get a huge punch. But you don't have the time to do that in doubles.
No, you
so much
absolutely
going on. Your teammate will get there and just hit you with like a jab one and make you safe. Oh, this is scary. Yeah. Everyone wants to fight on this platform.
It's 2018, Sturm. We don't need stages anymore. We got platforms now.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, and Pugwest was hoping to maybe get there in time to have a punish off of that push downward from the monkey kick. And tipper back air, not quite.
The jump save the whole way here from Seth. I was thinking he was going to double jump out of there early, in which case he would have gotten hit and then he would be out off the side of the stage with no jump. But now he has no stock. Man, Pug is coming alive right now. And, you know,
Stevenshark not willing to put up an effort. He knew it was their time.
They were laughing about it, though. That was kind of like the semi-intentional SD. Just like, yeah, we don't got this. Let's go.
No, there's definitely good stuff, though, from a team that was not seeded to make it into winner's side top 8. Making it thus far. They still have life in the loser's bracket, so I expect big things coming out from them still.
Yeah, for sure. I think they're going to run into... Not Frog Stage. I think they're on the other side.
Yeah, it would be Frog Stage or Cindy Boo and MJG.
They're going to run into